Okay, so here we have another lovely example of a gap close and go right out the gate. Once again, this one was a little tricky because it went all the way to the bottom pre-market level. However, 591 was a closing price of 612. See, there's the little line right there, 591 closing price, which left a gap to be filled. Okay, this is where it ran in pre-market, which you don't see because it's on the daily chart, but you will see it on an intraday. So as you can see, that 591 right here. All right. When it ran in pre-market, it closed the gap. All right, and then it was just hanging around that area, right up in here, right? So if you look right out the gate, what it did, it held that 591. So I was probably gonna buy it from the break of $6, but it popped and then it started dropping, so I took a small loss. However, it did hold the bottom pre-market level. I told myself if it got below 591, I wasn't touching it for the simple fact it was, basically 591 was new resistance, and that would have made for a classic gap close reversal, which means that you'd be taking a risk from a long standpoint because you can easily get dumped on. But it held that 577 right there, that bottom pre-market level, and it started squeezing back up. You've seen the volume coming in, and I went ahead and made my money back and then some. Of course, I'm paper trading right now, but yeah, I caught the nice move right there. So you have it. This was a little trickier than normal because it didn't really hold that 591. Usually this holds that gap area, but it kind of dropped, shook some people out. But then again, you do have this bottom level of pre-market support, which I didn't want to get in below 591, but I did wait for the squeeze back up. There you have it right there. Right there. And as you can see, it started gapping up and then it held 591. It went below it. So that area right there. Right there. Another example of a gap close and go.